Tennessee gun owners, I have a breaking announcement for everybody. We're asking everybody, and I know that I'm competing with the debates tonight, and so I'm going to try to get this out there as quickly as possible so that everybody can get back to what they're going to be doing later on tonight. We have a breaking situation happening in Nashville right now. Of course, this is day 3 of this special session, but we have received word tonight that House leadership is pressuring the Senate to add a 4th bill. If you guys have been watching our videos before, you already know that the Senate has made it pretty clear up until this point that they're only going to consider 3 bills. One of them we're not necessarily fans of, but it's not the end of the world. But the other 2, I mean, they're non-con, which is non-controversial in the legislative passage world. The one that we don't really like is the one that adds any kind of enhancements of data flowing from the state of Tennessee into the NICS system. At some point, the states are going to have to make the decision to pull out of that system. And I just don't think that today, right now, during this special session, is the time that Tennessee is going to do that. So I'm going to cut right to the point here, folks. We are urging everybody tonight, tomorrow, and let me get some information flowing across the bottom here. We are urging everybody to contact these 2 state senators as quickly as you possibly can. You guys can do it tonight. Their answering machines are what are going to answer. It's not like you're going to get somebody on the phone. We're urging people to contact Senator Jack Johnson and Senator Paul Bailey and tell them absolutely no. Urge them to not allow any more bills. They've made it clear. The Senate has made it clear they're going to consider 3 bills. House leadership is trying to bully them into adding a 4th bill that they're willing to consider. And that 4th bill, from what we've been hearing rumors about, is the one that they want to put mental health reform language into. And honestly, that scares the crap out of us because without having seen the bill, what that does is it allows Tennessee to be opened up for more federal funding. And folks, with more federal funding coming from the China Joe Biden administration, there's all kinds of hooks and gimmies that come along with it. You owe whoever it is that gave you those monies. Ultimately, it's the taxpayers, of course. But that's the message here. And I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper for those of you who want to just take a screenshot of your phone right now. If you're watching on your phone or if you're watching on a computer, I probably should move my finger there, huh? You guys can take a picture of this and program these numbers into your phone. And these are their office phones. We're not using cell phones or anything like that yet. You guys can plug these phone numbers into your phones and contact them. It's incredibly important that you do this right away tonight, because what's going to happen is tomorrow morning, and here's why this is happening now. You see, the left is going apoplectic. They're doing press conference after press conference. The fake news media has their reporters crawling all through the halls at the Capitol. I was there not a very long time ago, and they're feeling the pressure. They hear all these people screaming, they're shouting, they're dropping banners, things like that from the balcony. So House leadership is trying to capitalize on that momentum and force the Senate to introduce and consider a 4th bill. No, absolutely not. Let's not forget why we're here. It is House Republican leadership that did not accept the motion by, I think it was 6 legislators, Reps Capley, Hill, Kessling, Lynn, Ritchie, and Warner. So I think it's those 6 that voted for this. They moved to adjourn sine die. That's it. Let's consider all this stuff in a regular session. We should not be here for this special session. We should not be placating our anti-gun governor. Those 6 people stood up and did the right thing. It was House leadership. I guess it would be under people like William Lamberth and stuff that voted that stuff down, that joined with the Democrats, honestly, to vote that stuff down, that motion down. That's why we're still here. So no, House leadership should not be rewarded for bad behavior, bad political behavior. That's exactly what they're showing right now by trying to get a 4th bill, and they should not be rewarded for it. The way we stop them, again, folks, is you call these 2 senators right here. Jack Johnson. Now, we've had a little disagreement with Senator Johnson in the past over the way he was talking about, oh, we need to not call it red flag laws. We need to call it orders of protection. But he's backed off of that. That's a good thing. That's good for Senator Johnson. But these guys, these are like two of the power players in the Senate. They need to hear from you guys. And this is the way you do it. So call them up right now, 615-741-2495. That's for Senator Jack Johnson. 615-741-3978 for Senator Paul Bailey. Again, folks, you can screenshot this right here. Makes it super easy for you guys to go back and look at it. Or maybe I should hold it closer so those numbers are bigger. I don't know what you guys are watching on. But this is breaking, folks. Here's the thing. Once this, if another bill gets agreed to by both parties, by the Senate, that means they got to go back into the committee process, open that thing up for amendments. And folks, we don't want that. We don't want any more bills getting pushed forward. We don't want any more amendments getting offered by any side here. It's time to close this thing down. If they're going to vote those three bills, then get them done. Take those votes. You'll have to, if Tennessee gun owners decides to grade one of those at some point down the road as an anti-gun vote, they'll have to live with that. But shut it down. Don't placate the left. Let's gavel this thing, sine die, adjourn for the rest of the summer, the rest of the year, come back in general session, and we'll talk about all of this legislation then. So, folks, I'm asking you right now, please make those 2 phone calls yet tonight. I think the debate starts in about 40 minutes, 38 minutes. You got time. Make those 2 phone calls really quickly. And the message is simple. It goes something like this. Hello, Senator Johnson. I'm so-and-so, and I understand that the Senate is considering passing a 4th bill. As a gun voter who votes in the state of Tennessee, I'm urging you not to do that. Don't buckle to the pressure from House leadership. House leadership has already shown that they're incapable of leading back against this adequately. So no new bills. Boom, that's it. And then pick up the phone, call Paul Bailey. Paul Bailey, this is X, Y, and Z. I'm a gun voter in Tennessee. I'm very concerned about this special session. I understand that the House leadership is trying to bully the Senate into adding another bill onto the docket. I'm here to tell you that's a bad move. Don't do it. Don't bow down to them. They're only bowing down to the left. I encourage you not to do it. Thanks a lot. Click. You can just leave a message for them. It's that easy. Oh, by the way, folks, check in the comment section and let me know where you guys are checking in from. That'll help our video get seen by more people. But folks, that's the name of the game. We need to put the pressure on them. This special session has to end. It has to end tomorrow. That's when they said it was going to end. It's supposed to end on Thursday. Latest it should go is Friday. There's no reason to have these people here. They're spending over $50,000 a day just to be in here. I think it was like $57,000 or $58,000 a day they're spending just on salary, reimbursements, expenses, things like that. There's no point in doing it. Plus, a lot of these legislators are getting ready to send their kids back to freaking school. What the heck is this cruel governor doing? Mobilizing the radical left, giving the gun control, I almost said a bad word, gun control radicals any kind of time to mobilize. It's an absolute travesty. So we're going to be talking about this again tomorrow, folks. Right now, please, tonight, call those 2 phone numbers. They're scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now as well. And then again tomorrow morning. Also, you guys can be checking your email boxes. We'll probably have an email in your boxes tomorrow morning, but this is the most important thing that we can do right now. Call them up, say no new bills, no 4th bill, no new bills. Don't buckle to the pressure from the freaking corrupt House Republican leadership. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Share this video with everybody you know. We'll be back with more later.